All right, Zach, I know you got the points lead for the series, but I think there was the points lead for heart attack this morning.
Yeah, the stress level was definitely through the roof right off the bat. We just had a little electrical issue that happened like literally as soon as they dropped the flag, and then it took a little while to figure out exactly what it was, so it was pretty wild.
The bike ran going down there, right?
Yeah, it was totally fine. I was revving it up, and then done. So I was panicking, Dave was panicking, everybody was on the job, and it was pretty wild.
I will say, watching you sitting over there, I don't know if you were dying 1,000 deaths inside, but you looked pretty calm and trying to keep it together.
I was keeping it together, but it was just, at that point, especially, there's nothing I can control. So I was just standing there praying, like, if it's meant to be, let it run, and in the end it was, so it was perfect.
How about the first moto?
First moto was high stress too. I pulled the tear off on the first lap, and when I did, it broke. The longest piece broke, and I couldn't get it off, so I had to stop in the first corner, pull a tear off, and get going. And then it took forever to kind of whittle my way up to fifth, but it was good enough for from where I came from.
Yeah, it wasn't easy passing on this track, I assume.
It wasn't, but it was. It was one of those tracks where you had to get a gap and then go by the person all at once. You couldn't follow them and try to pass them in every corner. You had to kind of sit back and then make it happen all at one time. So there were passing opportunities, but it was tough.
Yeah, you went by some people in the second moto too.
Yeah, I don't know what I started, maybe eighth or ninth. Went down a couple times right out the bat. Not all the way down, but tipped to the wrong side or, foot in the mud or whatever. And once I caught my flow, about 15 minutes in, it was really, really easy for me, and it came to me so naturally. And then Dave was riding on the board that my bike was smoking, and I needed to take it easy. So then when I got into the lead, I was literally no clutch, riding around, just cruising. And then that's how Marv got back to me there at the end, and I knew I needed to pull something out there on the last lap if I was going to win. So it was nice to take the win in overall.
Yeah, I was going to say, why'd you have to break Max Anstey's heart?
Yeah, well, I wanted the overall.
Well, nice job out there today.
Thank you.
All right, Broc, for not much time on the bike and all that, man, today was a pretty darn good day.
Yeah, today was tough. The track conditions were really difficult. It was super grabby once the sun came out and it dried out a bit. But yeah, I got to be stoked. Fourth overall, I believe, on the day, and second race in 3 years. So for myself, it's good to be back, but I know it's a wet race. So heading into next weekend, the goal is to try to maintain and try to get good starts and run up front with the guys up front in drier conditions as well.
The further you got into that moto, were you looking around going, hey, where is everybody?
Yeah, no, it was good. That's one of the first good starts I've gotten in the mud. So I've never really experienced how much better it is. So yeah. Second moto, it wasn't the case. I want to say 30 feet out in front of the gate, I was blasted in the goggles, and I had to shut off and rip some tear off. So yeah, it was difficult out there, but I felt comfortable. We made changes this week and made some more changes today for the condition, and I think we have a direction for myself on the bike, and I think as we progress each week, we're gonna keep improving.
It was interesting watching during that first moto. It seemed like the more it dried out, the stickier and heavier and harder it got for you guys out there.
Yeah, basically after the finish, until you hit the 10 commandments, was the gnarliest part of the track, because it was such a heavy clay, and like you said, when it stopped raining and we kind of broke in the dirt a little bit, it got difficult. But yeah, it was tough on the body, not so much heart rate rise, but obviously technical wise, moving around and getting grabbed and pulled this way and that way. So I had fun today.
It was good because you were chasing Justin in the first moto too.
Yeah, no, it was
good day for Yamaha.
I think it's awesome for us. Obviously they haven't had the best results over the last couple of years. Justin's won a couple races and been on the podium here and there, but that was a good moment for us here at Yamaha. We've been working hard, and I feel like I'm gelling well with the weekly group and my mechanic, and I have Travis around still, so I have a good group of people around me, and I'm comfortable around them. So we're gonna have a fun season.
What'd you learn today that you can bring to next week, or is it just so random because of the mud?
Well, where the things I've been struggling with, to be honest, is this kind of condition, anything with ruts or whatnot, but we don't get to experience that obviously too much in California. So for us coming here, we kind of have to tweak it as we go, and we've been making good changes throughout the day even last weekend. So we're making steps in the right direction, and I think next week it's Indiana. It could probably be the same condition. So it's going to be rutted, and they'll have mulch on the track. So it's a condition that I feel like we need to improve in for myself. So looking forward to the progress.
We'll see you there next week.
Yep.